Hey guys, Dissection of Violence here. We got another one for you. Let's get right into it. We're gonna recap UFC Dana Contender Series Week 1 and then move on to this week. Starting out, make it nice and quick. We had Crop Shot versus Kuhneman. I thought Kuhneman was gonna win, honestly, a slight lean. I wasn't too confident just because I didn't know how his cardio would be. He's type 1 diabetic, so I really didn't know how his cardio was gonna look. Um, yeah, and he didn't gas. He just didn't look the best. Cropshot was just more technical. His jiu-jitsu was really good. He ended up almost getting a nasty armbar in the third round. I think he broke Kuhneman's arm or severely hurt it. But yeah, man, that was a pretty fun fight. I think they gave Cropshot a contract, so yeah, really good performance from Cropshot. Interested to see what happens with him in the UFC. Moving on, we had Pagliarulo versus Anias Mulamba. I screwed up here, honestly. Similar to the Gamrot spot a few weeks ago, I played Mulamba earlier in the week, and I said to myself, as the week went on, I don't know, the sides of Mulumba, or not the week, but sorry, as I saw the weigh-ins, I just didn't like the look of it. Mulamba just looked very small, and, Pagliarulo's been training under Corey Sandhagen's team at the Beetle or whatever. Um, I can't remember what the name of the gym is, but anyways, they have a bunch of pretty good guys, and I just think Tom's leveling up over there, and it was just a volatile fight. And honestly, I just kind of didn't do what I should have done with what my gut was telling me. And I before the fight, I played a Mulumba, so lost there. Was down a little bit to start the card. I needed to make something happen. So yeah. And also the live betting opportunities aren't very good. DraftKings is I'm limited there, so I got to get another DraftKings account ASAP. Yeah, 365 as well. Just limited, limited, limited. So I'm gonna see what I can do in the meantime. But yeah, it's pretty rough right now. But yeah, moving on. We had Malumba, so we started the card 0 for 2 on picks. Pagliarulo got the contract, much deserved. Oh yeah, going on to the fight. Malumba started well, or not well, but okay. He hurt Pagliarulo, but honestly, he just was looking pretty crap from range. He didn't look very good. Um, and yeah, he was relying on a lot of explosivity and energy, and in the third round, he was looking okay, but Pagliarulo got him down, and then that was it. He completely mauled him and got the finish. So good job for Pagliarulo. Absolutely dominated him in the third round, earned the contract. Yeah, we'll see what happens with him in the UFC. Mulamba, no bueno. Yeah, moving on. My prayers to the people in the Congo suffering with a big Ebola outbreak. So I don't know why Mulamba reminded me of that, but I know he's from there. But anyways, my prayers to the people over there. But yeah, man, crazy, crazy, crazy. Moving on. Don't even need to break this down. Hassan killed another Indian MMA fighter. Not even fair. Hassan easy win. We KO one, cash that in a parlay with Wint, but we'll get into Wint later. Here comes the fight that saved me. So robbery, obviously, I'm not gonna say right off the jump. I thought he lost. I wasn't watching close enough. Some people say they gave him 2-3. I don't know, man. I definitely won the third round, but I don't know about the second. I just don't like the way he was looking. Honestly, Alcigar just looked tired, failing all these takedowns. Just not a good look. Obviously, he didn't get a contract. Terrible performance. But I end up doubling up on this spot, Alcigar, as he was my second biggest play on the card. He turned into my biggest play. I don't know. I just thought this would be a decent get back spot at plus money. It was extremely sweaty, and honestly, we should have lost that fight, but we cashed, so that put us in the green. And then all we needed was Wint and Adams, or Wint by KO, and Wint by KO happened as well. So that was a big turn of events that ended up paying off for us. So we cashed around 2 units on the card after starting down. It's kind of the theme of the week where we started down. Other than one FC, we started down and end up end up on top. So it was a good card. Wins a monster, absolute monster, big layup, but regardless, wins a monster. I don't know how he's gonna fare at 265. I don't really. The camera can be deceiving, so I don't know exactly how big he is. But yeah, he's a monster. Yeah. Anyways, the card was decent. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. Honestly, it wasn't that great. Yeah, 6 out of 10 is pretty fair. Yeah. Fight of the night. I'm gonna do that still. I would say the fight of the night goes to Paglarulo and Mulamba. Prospect of the night, I'll go to Wint or Hassan. And yeah, moving on. Let's see, how long did that take? Shouldn't have taken that long, like 5 minutes. Yeah, only 5 fights. Dana White Contender Series Week 2. Yeah, this one I'm more sketchy about. This is a lot of volatile fights. But we'll start off with the first fight of the card. We have Roman Puga versus Tanner Tremblay. I think it's Tremblay, but it's close. Like, it's really close. You have him at dog odds. The odds switched. I don't really have a strong read here. Both guys are good, and I think it's gonna be a really good fight. Puga's definitely got that knockout power for sure. He's been killing guys. He killed Navarrete, but other than Navarrete, we haven't really seen anyone real yet that he's fought. Figueroa, is this the same guy from BKFC? I think so. Oh, that's a good win, honestly. So yeah, this guy's got power. Um, but I don't know. So does Tremblay. Tremblay is also a pretty good grappler, so I'm probably leaning Tremblay, but it's a pass spot for me. I want nothing to do with this fight from a betting perspective, but I'm really excited to watch how the card plays out. I just feel like Tremblay has better level of competition, but at the end of the day, this is gonna be a good fight. So I lean Tremblay, but it's close, so I wouldn't go too crazy on this. I think someone's getting finished here. It's gonna be a good one though, for however long it lasts. Moving on, we have Muhammad Ali versus Alec Lorenz. I lean Muhammad Ali. I just feel like he's gonna come for the KO, and Lorenz just can't take damage. But the thing is, the odds are too wide for me. Plus 300, Lorenz wasn't a bad look, but anything under that, anything under plus 250 is just no bueno for me. I think Ali wins 65% of the time. So at these odds, I'd probably just not play the fight. I think Ali wins. He's not fighting someone as deadly as Iwo, but Lorenz does go for it, so he could catch him. He hasn't really beat anyone that good. Ali Lorenz is going life or death with guys who aren't that good either. But you have to look at the guy that beat him was Yakayev, so it's like I can't really take too much away from that. You know, he's been KO'd before, so it's like I don't know, man. I'm gonna lean Ali, but I'm not confident here, and honestly, anything can happen. I don't really rate either of these guys. I think both these guys are not UFC material. But I feel like someone's gonna get into the UFC here, and we're gonna. I think the both few fights are gonna be fight doesn't go the distance. I don't think it's a hot take. I think these are gonna be absolute wars. The first one could go the distance, but I doubt it. Both guys are coming for the kill. So yeah, I got Muhammad Ali here, slight lean, but not confident. Moving on. We have Logan Paxton versus Christian Perez. So this is actually the first time I'm seeing Logan Paxton fight. I'm interested to see how he's gonna look. He looked pretty sloppy on the regional scenes, honestly. Some decent grappling, but I don't know, man. Like, who's he beating? Like, if we look at his record here, Guyton, like, yeah, like these wins are like 14 and 43. Like, what are these wins? So I don't think he's at anything special. I think Christian Perez is probably gonna win this fight. He arguably was gonna beat Manuel Sousa until he gassed out. So yeah, I just think this guy's a little better than Paxton everywhere, and he has better wins. And he was competitive with Manuel Sousa, so I don't think that's an easy task to do. And yeah, he lost in the last round, but I don't think Paxton's gonna have much issue with this one. Or sorry, Perez. Paxton could maybe out grapple him, but I think Perez is better, more battle tested. So I'm gonna go with Christian Perez here. I think he's gonna be more well rounded. He's gonna be come with a chip on his shoulder as he almost won the last fight, but he lost by just a fraction. Just like a little bit of time with a round left, and yeah, he just couldn't get the couldn't pull off the win. But I feel like this is a fight where he can get the win back and show out. So I gotta go with Christian Perez here by finish, but we'll see how this plays out. Maybe even decision. I don't know. Moving on, we have Douglas Rodriguez versus Trent Miller. I'd say this is my most confident pick on the card. I gotta go with Douglas Rodriguez. I just think Trent Miller is horrible. I feel like he's got knockout power, And the reason why this fight worries me is because Douglas Rodriguez really has not beat anybody. Um, he got knocked out by Gandra. Did Trent Miller. So it's not the worst loss, and he does have power. Don't get me wrong, but he got subbed by Buddy Wallace. Mike Jones subbed him. He knocked out Marcus Nash. Oyeman, he subbed him. That was a crazy one. I don't know. He's can be dangerous for sure, but I just think Rodriguez is going to be better after seeing tape. I just think he's a lot more skilled. The thing with Rodriguez is he hasn't fought anybody like real, so this could probably be his first real test. I think he wins, but again, this is a volatile card, so just tread carefully here. Don't go in there thinking this is going to be free money because anything can happen. I think skill wise it should be, but experience is a whole different thing. So we'll see how Rodriguez looks here. I'm going to go with Rodriguez here. I think he's probably my most confident pick on the card, and that's not saying much. The card's just not very good. So yeah, I got to go with Rodriguez inside the distance, probably rounds one or two, I would say. Yeah, man. Trent Miller is just probably one of the worst guys out there on the season, and I just don't think he's very good. He's very robotic. He's doesn't move with any fluidity. He's just constantly chucking bombs and trying to get the subs, and he's not very technical. He just goes for it, and I respect it, but I just don't think he's very good. I think Douglas Rodriguez is going to be a lot more sharper on the feet, and I think he's going to eventually tag Miller up and get him out of there with something heavy on the feet. So yeah. Anyways, moving on, we have Namo Fazil versus Kaik Brito. I gotta go. Man, this is close. I'm gonna lean Brito, but it's close. It's like 50-50. Namo Fazil is someone from MVP. He has beat some decent guys. He beat Jay Babian by submission. Jaewon Yoon, bum. So he hasn't really beat anybody that real. He beat a few guys, but a lot of these guys are just really unproven, right? We've seen him beat Babian, but other than that, it's nothing that crazy. Opposed to Brito, I'm just gonna call Brito to save myself from demonetization. I just think Kike, oh, I just said it, is potentially dangerous. But yeah, I think Brito is gonna win here. Like he has a win over Lutterbook, Paradisier. He lost to Surdu by KO, so he can be chinned, but I don't know. He has just better wins. He can handle the grappling. He beat Kozma, Kalaznik. Like he has better wins. So, I feel like if he doesn't get TKO'd here, I feel like he can win. Um, yeah, I think Nemo Fazil is definitely dangerous, but I just think technically, I think Brito is going to be a little sharper, and he's going to play the counter game better. I think it's a close fight, honestly. It could go either way, but I just am yet to see that one big win from Fazil, and I have seen it from Brito. So I think Brito is going to be very dangerous. He's going to be throwing a lot of different weapons, body shots, calf kicks, big bombs over the top. I think eventually he could catch Fazil. So I don't know. It's a close fight, and I'm excited to see it. And yeah, let's see that. Let's see a war. Great main event. I'm excited. But yeah, this is a volatile card, guys. So don't get too excited. My number one pick for this card, you heard it, was Rodriguez. Let me do this first. Fight of the night, I gotta go with Tremblay versus Buga. Prospect of the night, it's either Tremblay or yeah, I'll probably say Tremblay. Um, Fight of the night could also be the main event too. Who knows? And then I would do my top five picks would be Rodriguez number one, Perez number two, Ali number three, Tremblay number four, and Brito number five. So this is a volatile card. Be careful. These confident picks does not mean I'm confident. It's just the ones in order. And there's only five fights. Keep that in mind. So two of the fights I literally have a coin flip. So that doesn't mean anything. There's no confidence there. It's just in order, I guess. Anyways, guys, like, subscribe. You know the drill. I'll catch you in the next one. Until next time, I'll probably have a UFC one on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. If not tomorrow, we'll see. But until then, guys, you guys have a good rest of your day. A good start to your August week 3, I believe it is. Yeah. Almost in September, man. The year's flying by, and we are killing the books. Last week, oh my goodness, big card for UFC. But again, I'll get into the UFC breakdown Tuesday. Anyways, guys, like, subscribe. You know the drill. We have UFC Contender Series Week 2. Let's crush it. Until next time, peace.